Hi, I'm Rosalie Marshall and I'm here today with Steve Garnett, who's the chairman at Salesforce for Europe. Salesforce has just launched a new cloud application that's designed to encourage political debate, and I'll be talking to Steve today about the election and technology. Hi Steve.
Hello.
What brings you here today? I mean, what can you talk about? I've heard that you've just announced this new application.
That's right, it's very exciting times. We've just announced and launched the first UK political forum whereby we can get real-time views and input on what the nation is thinking about. We've launched it at debate2010.co.uk, and what's exciting is we're using the power of cloud computing combined with crowdsourcing, i.e. what are the people thinking today, to see what's being debated, and it's allowing people to come on, to add to those debates, to get involved, the things that they might talk about over a cup of coffee, or in the back of a taxi cab, or in the pub, or why not hear them online and start the debate, and then start to vote ideas up or vote them down.
Now you launched this because, well, in the US first, right? What was the response there? You had quite a big hit there, right?
Well, we've been using the technology commercially, and perhaps I'll come back to that. But yes, we've already tried this once before, very successfully with the Obama-Biden administration in the US, where we launched it 8 days before the election campaign. There was something like 1.4 million votes around all sorts of subjects that they wanted the politicians, that they wanted Obama-Biden to focus on, from energy, education, environment, and there was, as I say, 1.4 million votes that went onto that site in a very short space of time, which is exciting to show the potential of what can be achieved and getting a real-time feel for the political debate of the day.
So what kind of issues are being raised in the UK at the moment?
Oh, there's all sorts. If you go onto debate2010.co.uk, you can see discussion going on around education, around are we producing too many graduates who can't then get jobs? Should we be incenting more technology, university entrants to go into maths, science, technology and wealth creating aspects? There's discussion on there going on, I noticed earlier on, around how do we make UK companies abide more by carbon footprints and to focus more on the carbon emissions. There's all sorts of things, and again through different categories. So you can go on there if you feel passionate about, for example, the environment, then you can see the debate going on there, or about education, go and add your contribution there.
Is there a party divide in the debates, or is it kind of issues based?
The intention is certainly not to be party political here. We launched it with our partners at the Telegraph Media Group, but it's certainly not trying to just appeal to Telegraph users. It's trying to appeal really to anybody who can use a web browser.
But do you notice people taking political standpoints, or are they taking standpoints on issues?
They're mostly taking standpoints on issues, but you'll get some political inputs, and we want to generate that debate. And if they take a particularly political stance, of course somebody else will argue against them. And that's the whole forum, the whole idea of the forum, to get people to have those debates, but put them online, and then come up with some ideas. This is not, the intention is not to have, to reward verbiage. The idea is to get people to focus on succinct policies and ideas, and the incentive is really, if you've got a good idea that you think the politicians should be focused on, that will contribute today to the political debate, put it on the side, and then you can see whether other people agree with you, because it's very easy to use. People can come on and vote an idea up, or vote it down. And so what happens is, in this whole concept of crowdsourcing that we've seen commercially happening, is that when you get lots of ideas and lots of people coming onto the site, then the good ideas surface to the top, and the poorer ideas drop off the bottom. So it naturally self-selects the things that are important.
Now, do you think this is actually going to have an impact on do you think politicians are going to watch it?
Well, I hope so. I hope so. The intention is at the end of the election, the government of the day who's elected, what we will produce is a summary of the site, of what the key issues were, and we'll present that to the government of the day for their consideration. But we certainly hope that any politician worth their salt, if they see enough genuine debate and constructive and intelligent debate and the ideas coming out of it, will take note.
Now there was room for you to do this because there's no public sector, there's no similar offering, is there, by in the public sector to encourage that type of debate?
Exactly, exactly. You're dead right. And when you think about it today, you know, on Facebook in the UK, there's something like 24 million registered users with an average age of 33. Just about, just about everybody now is using some form of consumer web, whether it be Amazon, Google, eBay, iTunes. Huge numbers of people now order their groceries from Ocado or Tesco. So everybody, or the vast majority of the UK voting population, can use a web browser. So isn't it a shame that we have nothing where they can come on and start to air some political opinion? And that's what we were trying to do. By using the power of the technology from Salesforce, we can scale this. We built the site with 3 developers in 4 weeks, which is quite kind of amazing. And we can scale it if 10 users come on, 100,000 users come on, 1 million users come on. That's okay, we can scale it. And this is the power of both cloud computing and crowdsourcing.
So there's already quite a lot of avenues for people, apart from the Salesforce one. People can talk about their political beliefs on Twitter and on other social networks, blogs, etc. How much do you think the politicians are actually paying attention to technology? How much do you believe technology has the potential to really impact the election results?
I think technology has a huge potential to impact the results. I think, sadly, at this moment in time, not a large number of MPs are that tech savvy. From what I personally can see, I think there's only 120 MPs who have any sort of registration on Twitter, for example. So the vast majority will probably go away when the election date is launched and go away and start campaigning the way Disraeli did. They'll be knocking on doors, they'll be having town hall meetings. And it's in this 21st century, I think there's a smarter way for them to start to do it. And we're trying to contribute to that and try to show some leadership in what is potential with the technology.
Okay. All right, well, thanks very much for joining us today.
It's been my pleasure.
And thanks for watching.